Hello everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to create professional website using Squarespace. You don't have to be a seasoned web designer to be familiar with a tool like Squarespace. Everyone has debated the advantages and disadvantages of a product like Squarespace in the past. From influencers trying to increase their online profile to e-commerce company owners, however, very few materials available that address all the fundamentals of what this service provides and how it helps your organization. Squarespace tutorial will help you determine once and for all whether it's the best software for you if you've been thinking about creating your own website for some time or just seeking for a website building alternative to tools like Wix and WordPress. To start, you need to sign up, okay, and click get started. And as you can see here, if you want to know information about Squarespace, you just have to scroll down here. Okay, tap get started, and as you can see here, make any template for your site. What's your site about? You can simply tap any of the following here, but this time let me choose food because my website is all about food, and specifically I think it's all about coffee. So what are your top goals? Select all that apply if something interests you, okay, but isn't top priority. Okay, so for me, publish a blog or other media. Okay, so how would you like to get started? So you have two options here. Okay, so let me pick this, choose a professional designed website template. Okay, now these are the sample templates here. So if you choose one that is matched to your site, specifically you will be building or creating a site about food, all you have to do is to tap this, start with this design. Okay, so let's just say you want this one, you want to edit this template for your site. Feel free to explore or type this view demo site if you want. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so you just have to tap the picture if you want to replace the picture, tap the word if you want to replace the word or edit words here or edit buttons here. You just have to tap it. Tap this, start with this design if you're sure about this. Now you can go back and choose other template. So yeah, you can just scroll down here and look for other. Now, if you can't find that perfect template for you, actually you can choose other topic here. For example, restaurants. Maybe you can see that template that you're looking for if you go to this templates under restaurants or let's just say entertainment. Okay, so feel free to explore. Okay, so let's just say it's about food, but you're more on entertainment or entertaining people about food, then you can choose other topics here, other templates here, and it's up to you how to match that later on. So this time I will be using this template. So I'm going to click this one. I can click preview or I can click start with. So to start, create your account, continue with Google or continue with your email. But I want to continue with my Google because I think it's easier. So type your Google account and wait as it is processing. So as you can see, setting things up, it's processing everything for your template. So this is what it looks like. Okay, welcome to your site. You can read the instructions or everything here and then try to think of a unique name, site title. Okay, and then after that, okay, read the following, click next, read this one, and then click next. Okay, so there you go. Get started. So, yes, this is what it looks like, and feel free to explore before or consider exploring before editing. Actually, you have mobile view, you have desktop view there at the top right corner. So, feel free to view that one if you want. And here you can see the options and features here. So, let's just say I want to tap this mobile view and let's see how does it look like when I'm using my mobile view. So yes, it's pretty great. Okay, so maybe I'll try to use this template for my espresso diary website. Okay, so to start, all you have to do is click this edit here at the top left corner. And then if you think that there's something missing here and you want to add a section in the middle or bottom or somewhere here, well, all you have to do is just simply click or look for add a section. So let's just say you wanted to add a section right here. So you just have to tap add a section or add section and then pick for the specific template that you want to add. Okay, for example, this one. And actually, you can look for any sections that you want to add here. We have options here, services, testimonials, events. So you just have to tap whatever it is if you want to add features for contact, for about, for people. So in my case, I want to add a section for my team. So to do that, go to add section and look for people. Okay, so once you tap people, you can see their options also. So feel free to pick the best for you. So when you tap people, you can type or include their names and their roles in your company or your website or anything about them. Okay, so their phone number, their email address, how will the people contact them? How can the people reach them? How important are they in the company, something like that, or the relationship to my company, to your company. So, yes, so I decided to add this meet my team or meet the team in my website or template. So, once done, I can now go back and start editing my, first page or second page of my template. So, let me first edit this part here. Okay, so to start, all I have to do is to look for the pencil icon. Okay, if I'm going to tap this pencil icon here, I can see some options that will allow me to edit this area or this page or anything on this template. For example, this one. Okay, the good thing about this is that I can duplicate, I can edit, I can change the color, I can drag this to any of the position here, areas here, okay, and I can edit the font, the headings. All I have to do is to click this one and the options will appear above. For example, let's just say the bold, italic, text, and colors. Okay, so yes, and I can also resize the picture if I want to. So if I'm going to click that one, I can see your options like format, background, colors, but we will go to that later. So let me resize this picture first. You can resize this one, you can replace this one, you can move this down here and even this box, this other features and buttons here. Okay, feel free to drag and change its position, okay, as what I'm doing right now. So this is the best thing about Squarespace. You can even add text, you can even add buttons, you can even add pictures. All you have to do is to duplicate everything here. Okay. So yes, once done, you can now click save, but you have to make sure also that when you click this mobile view, the output also is nice. Okay, so we can go back to our desktop view and then edit again. Tap format if you want to change row count, gap, okay, the screen, the height, okay, size. We have small, medium, large, alignment, everything is here. Okay, so if you want to change something, you just have to tap this format. Okay, so feel free to adjust everything here. Okay, so like what I've said earlier, you can just simply look for the best output for your website. Okay. And then you can just simply drag this one here if you want to change everything. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm just showing you the differences in the output. Okay, so you can scroll down and change the height, alignment, and so on. Like small, medium, large. If you want to see it more clearly, you can click this large here. Okay, and then once you're done with the format, you can now proceed with, of course, the background. For background, you can change your background by just tapping this image video if you want. So if you want to change your background, feel free to tap this plus icon, upload from your computer, upload from your library, and upload from anywhere from your file. Okay. Also, you can add video, you can add art. Okay, so simply tap any of the following here. Okay, right now I can't see this part here. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm using the basic version. But if you can see it in your Squarespace, then feel free to edit. Okay, tap edit section again if you want to change the background, the colors, or the format. And then, yeah, this is what it looks like. You can change the colors. Okay, you can change the color of your fonts, of your background, and feel free to select your own color if you can't find the color here, the choices. Okay, so low, high, everything is up to you. Now, if you want to explore and want to know if some colors here are great for matching, so you can go back to colors and look for that available colors here that are good for your website or for your template. Okay, so feel free to explore any of the colors here. Once done, you can go back and start editing the other parts of your template here. Okay, so you can go up. So again, Squarespace is a website builder created to assist creative individuals. Of course, if you're creative, that would be a plus. And website owners in creating outstanding websites. You don't need any prior coding experience to use Squarespace, unlike other sites or tools. It doesn't need coding. You may create a stunning website with integrated e commerce, checkout features, a unique domain name, and even SSL certificate security in just a short amount of time. So, although anybody can use Squarespace to create a website, the platform is primarily intended for designers, okay, take note, artists, photographers, and other people working in the creative industry. So, now let's go to upgrading your plan. Okay, so despite the fact that Squarespace is a feature-rich and adaptable website design option, price is like to be a key factor when comparing it to competitors like Shopify, Weebly, and WordPress. Well, the good news is that Squarespace offers a wide variety of excellent options, as you can see it here, similar to other website building tools, paying annually monthly. It depends upon you. Okay, so for your website construction services will result in much greater long-term savings. Every package purchase rarely is discounted. Okay, you can see it here. A personalized free domain, unlimited storage and bandwidth options, and back-end SSL security are included with all of the plans available on the Squarespace website once your membership is upgraded. Instead of offering blueprints for developing an online store, this Squarespace offers two plans just for building websites if you want. You can create a comprehensive website with a personal plan. You can see the amount above, which I previously discussed. This plan includes blogging and a number of other back-end and capabilities, but of course, not that, or let's just say it's limited. Okay. Additionally, you can browse through a large range of template styles and interact with services for email marketing. And the business plan. Okay, so you can see the amount above, paid annually or monthly, and is, of course, more expensive. It has other features and advanced features compared to personal plan, but it has features like advertising pop-ups, customizable code, limitless product support, and much more. This may be the best option if you need a business website, but don't need an e commerce store because you must upgrade to Commerce Basic or Advanced. You must upgrade to one of Squarespace e-commerce plan if you need to add an e-commerce features to your website, of course. These are slightly more expensive than personal and business. Okay, so these are slightly more expensive, but you do get what you pay for because they were created specifically for creating online stores. For individuals looking to open For individuals looking to open an online business, the basic commerce plan available at the amount above, paid annually or monthly, is the least expensive choice. All the components of the business plan are included, but there are no transaction costs. That is the advantage of e-commerce to business plan. Additionally, your e-commerce subscriptions provide you access to more than just site design. Additionally, you can gain access to features like label printing, inventory management, and PayPal, and of course, Stripe payment. Okay, so the advanced commerce plan is that you require a more sophisticated one with extra e commerce capabilities. Although it costs the amount stated above, paid annually or monthly, it offers more options such as adjustable discounts, enhanced delivery, abandoned card recovery, and gift card creation. And you can see it's unlimited. Most of the features here are available. The best thing about Squarespace is that it prioritizes its users' need for high quality template designs. You only have access to a little over 60 templates as opposed to the hundreds that Shopify and WordPress offer, but it's really worth it. So pick the best plan for you. You can pay it via credit card, debit card, PayPal, and whatever payment method. Okay, so another thing is that you must keep in mind that there is much more for company owners to think about than just ease of how your site will seem on mobile services while utilizing Squarespace to construct your website. You should also think about the domains to which you will have access. Domains are very important. The web address that people use to find you is your domain name. For example, espresso diaries.com. If you choose an annual plan with purchasing your domain through Squarespace, you should have access to a free domain for up to 1 year. Okay, then you can use that free domain. Only your first year is eligible for this freebie. After that, you must renew and you must pay for it. Okay, so when it comes to domain, simply search that. When it comes to domain, simply search for the desired domain and add it to your shopping cart. Do not forget that the cost of your domain may change depending on the features you choose for your website. The cost of specific alternatives like hairsalon.com or whatsoever is more than that of standard names like website.com. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm searching the best domain for me. But of course, if you want to customize your own domain, then you have to pay for that amount. Okay, you can see here below. That is the amount that you have to pay if you want to use that domain. Okay, so if you have your own or if you have your domain already, you can transfer your domain from, let's just say, from other site or tools and transfer it to your Squarespace. It is very available. Okay, but if you want something unique and if you want something from Squarespace, you just have to select any domain here, and of course, you have to pay for the amount that you have to pay in order to get or acquire that domain. Okay, so that's the importance of domain. So why do you need domain? Okay, so the correct domain name is one of the most crucial decisions you can make as you prepare to start your website. Okay, so although purchasing an available domain name doesn't take long, you should take your time choosing one that feels consistent with your small or big business and you personally. One of your first impressions online, a domain name like squarespace.com, affects everything from search engine, right? So you have to think of a unique and something that people will be motivated or encouraged to click that. Okay, so SEO, optimization SEO, so a person's ability to quickly recall and locate your website is, of course, a very important. So of course, getting domain is not for free. So you have to pay for that amount that you have to pay in order to get it. Like what I've said earlier or mentioned earlier. Okay, so if you want to look for other choices, you can go to Google domain and look for specific domain that you want and compare the prices, of course. If you think that in Google domain, the domains here are cheaper and less expensive than in Squarespace, then feel free to select one domain from Google Domains, okay, then getting one from Squarespace. Okay, but of course you have to pay for that too because nothing is for free. And then once you get the domain here, you can easily transfer that domain to Squarespace. Okay, so I think I have mentioned that earlier too. Okay, so that's it. So here's an important thing about choosing a unique domain. A good domain name is distinctive, simple to remember, and not overly difficult to spell, much like designing a logo for your brand. Avoid domains that are very lengthy, prone to mistakes, contain very difficult and unnecessary acronyms, feature digits, or include symbols like dashes while brainstorming. Because I think some of the people don't like that. So, it really affects on your website. So make sure that you get or you pick one. So let's go back to editing our templates. Like what I have mentioned earlier, you just have to go to this side and choose or pick the best theme for your template. Change the color, custom the color, the styles. Okay, so if you want to change the fonts and everything here, the colors, animation, spacing, buttons, and so on, you just have to go decide and change the paragraph and headings and everything here, image blocks, and so on. Okay, so once you're done with exploring these features here, you can go back to your template and try to change or edit the boxes here and the pictures here, the images here, for example, this one. If I'm going to move this one here, I can just simply move this picture, resize this picture, and even change this picture if I want to. Now, if I'm going to move this box here, as you can see, I can't see the text. In order to see or to view the text, you just have to tap this one and you can see the text here. Okay, if you want to unhide, click this one. If you want to hide, click the other one. And then feel free to change, edit, and you know, change this to bold, italic, change alignment if you want. You can even add background color. Okay, so you just have to tap any of the options above here. Now, the good thing about this is you can also add some link, which I'm going to do later, but let's just explore first other features here, alignment, okay, the background color, and then also this side here, okay. So let's go to background color. You can change the color if you want, but actually I think this color or white background is better. Okay. And then after that, or you can just simply remove the background color is okay also. I think that would be better. Now, if you want to add some link, click this one, go to the gear icon here, or you can simply type the link here or go to the gear icon to see more options like email. If you want to add the email, you just have to type your email here. Okay, if you want to add web address, tap web address and type it here. Okay, so open a new window if you want. Also, if you want to add file, tap file. and then click upload file. Let's just say I want to import file from my computer. You just have to tap it one. Pages, type or insert your page here, and also for phone number if you want to add your phone number. And then once done, click save. Okay, so if they're going to tap this one, it will take them directly to those information. Okay, so going back to the boxes and the text here, or let's just say text boxes, fonts, and others, you just have to simply click and then drag it to anywhere. Okay, change it to bold, italic, and so on. Okay, so if you want to edit more, you can tap edit section, change the format, the background color, something like that. If you want to change the alignment, if you want to change the headings, if you want to delete this one, you can delete this or you can remove this one also. Okay, so find the perfect position, find the perfect um, angle that is good for you. Okay, so if you're going to tap this three dots, you can just simply resize this box. Okay, edit section, change colors by tapping this paint icon here. Okay, so you are free to do everything here because this is your site, this is your template. Feel free to remove, feel free to edit, feel free to add. Okay, so here's the thing. What if you wanted to add block? Like you want to add people, you want to add other features, you want to add social media link, integration, and so on. Okay, so these are the samples. Okay, let's just say I wanted to add block, but I want to and that is button. Okay, so it says learn more. Now, if you want to edit this, if you want to change the text, you just have to tap this pencil icon and feel free to change the text of this box or inside box here. You can say check this out or check this now, or you can simply remain or just type learn more if you want the visitors or viewers or customers to know more about your website. So you just have to remain it like this. Now, if you want to change the color, the font, all you have to do is to simply tap this box here and you can see the edit features and options on the left side. Feel free to adjust, feel free to change the size, feel free to change the color, change everything. Okay, so everything is up to you. Now, if you wanted to add some links to this, you just have to tap this gear icon and you can see here link editor. Under link editor, we have page, web address, file, email, and phone. If you want to add page, it's up to you. If you want to add file, you can just simply tap upload file, click open new window if you want. Okay, and if you want to add email address, you can also do the same thing. After that, all you have to do is to click save. And then once people tap this one, it will take them directly to that site where they can see those information that you added earlier. So yes, what we're doing is we are changing the font, we're changing the colors, we are adjusting the position. Okay, we're adding some links, we're adding more information. But the question is that can we change the images here? Can we change the picture here? Or shall we say, can we change the background here? The answer is yes. Of course, you can change that, and all you have to do is simply download the specific image that you want to use or background that you want to use here. Okay, in order for you to simply change your background image, you must have you must have created this image as this background first. Okay, but I'm gonna show you now a tool or a site in where you can easily edit your pictures and images that you can use for your background that also you can use for your Squarespace. So there are tons of sites in where you can edit and create background and images or something like that, customize something like that. But now I'm going to show you, or I'm going to introduce to you the Canva. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And here I'm about to edit my background image or background. So this is what it looks like. It's already here. And what I'm doing right now is I just edit some of the text and font here, like my phone number, the title, and you can even change the image here if you want. Okay, so all you have to do is to tap, upload a file, and then drag that file here, and you can change this image. Once done, click share and then click download. Tap download and wait as it is downloading. Now you can go back to your Squarespace, and then to replace this picture, you just have to tap the pencil icon or this edit section here, and then go to background, and then tap this. Okay, again, I'm going to tap this edit section, go to background, image, replace. But first, let us see what will happen if we tap edit here. Okay, background, image, edit. Okay, actually, if you tap this edit, you can edit everything for this picture. Okay, as you can see here, we have brightness, contrast, saturation, blur, highlights, and so on. So feel free to change to edit this for your picture. Once done, click save. Okay, but now I'm going to replace my background. So I'm going to click either of the following here, but let me tap this upload file. And then as you can see, I'm about to import or currently importing my Canva picture to my Squarespace, and wait as it is processing. And once it's done, you can see it automatically. Um, it will replace the background image of your Squarespace. So this is what it looks like. Okay. And then you can simply add buttons, add block here if you want. Okay. So if you want to edit it or add some blocks here, everything is up to you. Click save once you're okay with that. Okay. So that is how you replace or change your background. Okay. So now we're about to, focus on this first site here. This is the first page, and if you wanted to simply change the buttons here, the features here, you just have to simply go to this part. And if you want to add a page, all you have to do is to click the plus icon. So what can we see if we tap the following here, for example, about, contact? So if we're going to tap about, or if the customers or consumers tap about, they can see what is your page all about, your products, your store, okay, and so on. So it's very important to know what page you want to add here. Okay, so let's just say you wanted this contact to be here. I mean, the first. Okay, you want to change this positions here. All you have to do is just drag this from up or down. Okay. Okay, so yes, you just have to simply drag the positions here, and it will change the positions here on your page. Okay, but you have to do it on the left side, not on the page itself. Okay, so that's it. Now, if you want to simply change everything, like if you wanted to delete an option or a page here, or if you want to hide a page or any features or buttons here, you just have to put it down. You just have to hide this by dragging it to the lower side or bottom. So I'm going to show you how it looks like. So feel free to explore everything here. Okay, so that's how you change position. That's how you add page, and that's how you delete page. Okay, so let's just say you wanted to add some link in every page here. Okay, for example, this page. Okay, I wanted to add some link. Click this one, and then you just have to type your link here. For example, your YouTube channel or your website. You just have to type your website here, and then paste the link or type the link also. And then after that, you just have to click save, and that's it. Okay, so Now we will proceed to deleting pages here. If you think that these are not really necessary for your website, you can just simply remove by just tapping and click the trash icon. Then you can delete the pages or the features or the buttons here that are unnecessary to your website. Okay. So done deleting and removing some features. Now the question is, how are we going to add information with the pages above here? Or how are we going to edit that? For example, you wanted to add information or edit some information about your contact. All you have to do is to go to your contact and simply tap this one here. So like what I'm doing right now, if I'm going to tap my contact, I can see there the options. Under page settings, we have here general. Okay, you can simply change that into contact us. Okay, and then for SEO, you can simply add title here. I mean, it's very important to have a unique or easy to locate, easy to find, easy to search name. Okay, so let's just say contact us now, but this one is optional. For the second one, this one is also optional. Okay, for social image, you can just simply add an image here. Okay, you can add this from your library or from your computer. Okay, so done with SEO, go to social image, tap this add image here. And I chose the image that I created from Canva or downloaded from Canva. And people, if they visit in my website, they can see this one here. Also for advanced, okay, you can just simply add everything or some codings or whatsoever here if you want, but it's not really necessary. Okay, once done, click save, and that's it. Okay, so if you go to design, you can simply edit the design, add information about the design. Okay, so we have here browser icon. You can add favicon. Okay, if you want to do this lock screen, tap this one. And then what else we have here? Okay, so for contact, okay, contact page, also for page not found, 404 error. You can simply tap that one and know more information about this. Okay, so for page, access, social, and so on, just simply explore everything here and you can probably see the information. Okay, so for commerce, you can simply tap this one here. If you want to avail this, okay, you can see all the informations here. Okay, how many products do you plan on having? This is for those people who are planning to have this or start this e-commerce or set up your store. Okay, so we have here the options below. Feel free to explore also. Okay, for marketing, if you're going to tap this one, you can see here email campaigns, profiles, and how are you going to grow your audience. Everything is here. Okay, so once you're done with exploring this part, social tools to boost your brand, okay, you can simply go back and go to the scheduling. Okay, explore everything here, but I'm not really go into deeper details. This okay, close, and then you can go back and explore the remaining features here. Okay, so that's it. And okay, again, Squarespace is a platform for creating websites and giving businesses an easy way to establish an online presence. Squarespace allows you to develop an e commerce website, a personal brand portfolio, and other things. Additionally, Squarespace provides tools for things like logo and cover page creation, email marketing, and logo design. You may even use your Squarespace website to do offline business thanks to the Square integration. And I know that you can do better than this. This is just a very basic introduction about Squarespace, but at least you know how to create professional website using Squarespace, even if you don't have any feedback or any knowledge about Wix or other tools like that, because this is just very easy to use. And all you have to do is to explore. And of course, you should have your backup images and backup background for your Squarespace. I think that's it. Okay, so I do really hope that this tutorial helped you. Thank you so much for watching and see you again in our next video tutorials.